Okay. New game. File name. I hate that I can't use the D-pad for this. We're gonna name it Covarr.
Does the D-pad have any function?
No. This is the story of a man named Mario. Mario was a plumber in the Mushroom Kingdom, where he was known as the hero of the land. I'm not going to try to do a Kevin Brighting impression. I can't do it.
Nobody can.
A hero's job was simple. He jumped on platforms and hit evildoers with his hammer. Every day, letters would come from Princess Peach telling him where to jump and whom to hammer. This is what Mario did every day, of every month, of every year, and while others may have considered it soul-rending... Not Charles Martinet, that's who, Poe. Mario relished every morning that the letters arrived, as though he had been made exactly for this purpose. This is like word for word the same as the Stanley parable.
Very close.
Mario was happy. And
I don't know why
day,
they decided to replace Charles Martinet.
He probably wanted to retire. Something very peculiar happened. Something that
Literally
would forever
said he would
change
voice
Mario
until the day he died.
Yeah, he said that a few years ago, though. He might have changed his mind. These things happen. He had been waiting at his house all day, and not a single letter had come from the princess. There was no sign that she had been kidnapped or traveled to another land or even invited him round for cake. Never in all his years in the Mushroom Kingdom had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Mario found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his chair and made the long walk to the castle. Well, I guess I don't get to control that. Chapter 1, The Paper Parable. Arriving at the castle, Mario found the front door unlocked, but there wasn't a sign of life anywhere. Deeply concerned, Mario decided to press on. Surely an explanation waited deeper inside.
The best WarioWare was either the original or touched.
I mean, no, the best WarioWare is gold, but...
Okay, fair enough. I forgot
it's
that
a best of compilation. Hello, Dustin. I suspect he did. I can't imagine any controversy leading Nintendo to drop him. I wonder if reading this sign changes things somewhere else in the castle. Oh boy. When Mario came to a set of 2 open doors, he went through the door on his left. Well, obviously I'm going to ignore the directions. That's what you do. Despite the clear drama and urgency of the situation, Mario decided to take a detour. Perhaps he decided to visit the kitchen, where he would grab a quick snack, then get right back on track. This reminds me of the room in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The hallway.
Yeah.
Yet upon entering the kitchen, Mario found not a person nor a crumb of food in sight. It was as though a ravenous beast had swept through and devoured every available morsel. More determined than ever to solve this mystery, Mario took the stairs immediately to his left to get back to the story. Those stairs, huh?
An apt description, Bingabo.
Was this truly Mario, the world-famous hero, or an ungrateful oaf wearing his clothes? Either way, he was now deliberately walking away from a story that had been prepared especially for him. What might one think of such a person, Can you understand that it might draw some ire? I don't know if I have superstars. I need to get it, maybe. All right, let's try something. Perhaps we'll both find it illuminating. When Mario entered the elevator, he pushed the button that led up to the treasure room.
Good question. DS is one of my favorite games. I legitimately really like Mario Party DS.
Right, I see how it is. You don't want to engage with my story at all, no matter what I do. Are you being a contrarian for its own sake, or do you have a problem with me? You know what? There's one thing I haven't tried, and I think perhaps you're finally ready for it. Come down to the end of the hall. I'll wait for you there. Well, here we are, in a manner of speaking. You know, don't you, that you're a rat in a maze. Whether you beeline for the cheese or not, every choice leads you back to the beginning. You want what all trapped creatures want, a way out. I can give you that if you're ready to face it. Oh boy, the red mushroom or the blue mushroom. This is the choice I offer.
Oh no.
If you eat the blue mushroom, the dream continues. You wake up at the start of the maze and believe whatever you want to believe. If you eat the red mushroom, the dream ends. The walls come down and we'll see how far you can run on your own.
But he's jump man, not run man.
Choose carefully. Walls do more than keep people in. Well done, Mario. I'm proud of you. Now, after all this time, it's time for us to meet. Paperman! Egg! This is really well done.
Yeah. I'm very confused, though.
Congratulations, I saved the princess! Beat the whole game in like 15 minutes. You don't recognize me, do you? I understand. I barely recognize myself anymore. By the time we realized what Bowser had done, it was too late for any of us. The Dark Lotus he awakened had spread its vines across the kingdom, plunging us into a world of nightmares. I was only available to keep you safe by trapping you in a dream of my own. A lonely dream, but one where you could be happy. If you're not happy anymore, then it's time to leave. I can't promise that anyone will be waiting for you when you wake up. I might not exist outside this dream anymore. You'll be entering another lonely world, a world ruled by the Dark Lotus, but at least you'll finally be free. The mushroom you ate will take effect soon, then you'll be gone. Goodbye, Mario. It was fun getting to tell stories with you, wasn't it? Haha, psych. You didn't think you'd found the true ending so easily, did you? Honestly, it was all a dream. Is this the kind of drivel that gets people excited these days? No, I'm afraid the truth is that Mario is as awake as he's ever been, for all that's worth. I had a perfectly good ending lined up for him, too, if only he'd listened to my instructions. He was going to defeat the Dark Lotus, the world would be saved, and all would be well. What made that dark and depressing ending any better than my happy one? Did it feel more real? Why? Because it was sad? If you prefer the live and unhappy story to the equally valid truth of a happy one, well, I don't know what to tell you. Well, there's no accounting for taste. Tell you what, let's restart. And this time, let Mario follow his own heart and maybe give a happier ending a chance. What do you say? Yeah, that chapter. We're gonna get that chapter 1 screen every time, aren't we?
I really hope so. There was nothing to do with the e-reader?
8 endings.
Only 8?
Well, I got a star, and there's 8 pedestals. So...
Huh.
Oh, that's my best guess. Yo, this is fantastic. I have not done that in Kickstarter. That was my first run, in which I ignored the directions. When Mario came to a set of 2 open doors, he went through the door on his left. Okay, this time we're gonna follow all the directions. Continuing deeper into the castle, Mario came across a puzzle intended to keep out intruders. Fortunately, clever Mario quickly worked out the solution. He would hammer the switch once to pick up the castle key, then twice more to leave through the door on the right. Well, that's convenient. Is that a door on the left? I don't know.
I hope so.
There we go. Door on the right. I'm not even trying to think for myself this time. I'm just doing exactly what it says. As he approached the throne room, Mario's senses were assaulted by an indescribable noise and a scent that defied comprehension. All he had to do was put the key in the lock, and the source of this dreadful mystery would at last be revealed.
Misread that as defiled comprehension.
Did I say defiled?
No, I misread it as that.
Oh, you misread it. Okay. Pac-Man World GBA or Sonic Unleashed Mobile? I've played neither. I've played Colors DS. Ahead of Mario lay the cause of the disappearances. The monstrous Dark Lotus sprawled in a pool of its own filth. It had consumed every last occupant of the castle, and knowing this, a righteous fire filled Mario. By striking the Dark Lotus with his hammer, he would avenge the princess and restore peace to the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay. Ow! success. As the Dark Lotus wilted away, Mario felt life returning to the castle. Like waking up from a horrible dream, Mario tasted free air. All thanks to his brave actions and decisions, the day was saved. He had done it all without the aid of a single person telling him where to go or what to do. And as the princess herself stepped forth from the decomposing bulk, Mario smiled. Soon he knew
wait, Pac-Man.
life would return to the way it always was, the way it was meant to be. And Mario was happy. Okay. That's 2 endings, 2 down. And I believe we've got 6 to go. Watch this. We're going to have 2 stars now. We didn't get a star. Okay, so there's more endings then. I don't know how this works. But this is different. This is quite different. Yeah, this is just completely different. Maybe that's why I didn't get a new star. I'm still in the same run. When Mario came to a set of 2 open doors, he went through the door on his left.
Okay, that
right, but we're doing it
difference
different
thing,
this time.
that's actually something that can happen in the regular Stanley Parable. You just randomly get a really long corridor.
Interesting. Despite the clear drama and urgency of the situation, Mario decided to take a detour. Perhaps he decided to visit the kitchen, where he would grab... Okay, so we're going to go through the kitchen. We're gonna go to the treasure room this time, though. Plan is to... Yeah, nobody's here. Plan is to try and exhaust every different option. Was this truly Mario, the world-famous hero, or an ungrateful oaf wearing his clothes? Either way, he was now deliberately walking away from a story that had been prepared especially for him. When Mario entered the elevator, he pushed the button that led up to the treasure room. See, the secret is I'm ignoring the directions. I just wanted to go to the treasure room. All right, hold on. Time out. I think I've cottoned on to what's going on here. You're hunting for secrets, aren't you? You're deliberately putting off progressing the story to see what else you can dig up. Well, I'm sorry to burst your balloon, but this story doesn't have any hidden bonus content. By straying off the path, you're only leading yourself further away from the actual content. But I can understand that itch, that need to know that you've completely explored every inch of a game. Dustin understands that itch. So just for you, I've prepared this special little area where you can collect all the secrets this game has to offer. Go on, hit some blocks, make some memories, get it all out of your system. I'll wait here. And go!
Who made this hack?
Someone on the internet? I don't know. I found it on itch, by which I mean Mix linked it in Discord. All right. That's more than enough of that. Remember, this is a role-playing game, and you're playing as Mario. So when you make this next choice, I want you to ask yourself, what would Mario do right now? Just remember that, and this should be simple, all right? Good. Now, the red door leads back to the story where you can save the princess and be a hero. The yellow door, meanwhile, leads to certain death. Remember, you're Mario. What would he choose?
Yellow door, please.
Well, obviously I'm going to do that, but now I have to come back here later and do the red door also. Oh, I can do that. That'll be really handy. Oh dear, you didn't think that I was joking, did you? About the certain death thing? Well, I'm afraid that this is no joking matter. You've reached one of this game's bad endings. But perhaps to you this is some kind of victory, seeing new content even if that content is a viscerally unpleasant experience. Well, if this is what constitutes a satisfying ending to you, then I hope you enjoy every bone-crunching second of it. Farewell, old friend.
Goodbye, old friend.
Well, if you ask me, and I'm very much of the opinion that you should, that wasn't a satisfying story at all. I'm beginning to think that the critical problem we're facing here is a disinterested and frankly uninteresting protagonist. Let's go back all the way back. He does. How you gonna crush paper? All the way back here? Okay.
Dude, he'll just be back to being an accordion.
This is the story of a man named Luigi. Luigi was a plumber in the Mushroom Kingdom, where he was known as the hero of the land. Hell yeah, my boy Luigi! A hero's job was simple. He jumped on platforms and hit evildoers with his hammer. Is someone there? No, shut up. You don't talk. As I was saying, every day letters would come from Princess Peach. Hello? Strange talking voice? What are you, and who are you talking to? Luigi number 1. Oh, yeah, I got that working again. Every day letters would come. Hey, there's no need to shout, okay? Oh, super. Are you invisible? Or hiding out somewhere? You can come out, I don't bite. That's not Super Show, that's World. Oh, for heavens, you know I really can't remember why I thought this was a good idea. For all his faults, your brother was a much better subject for this story. Well, one shouldn't fix what isn't broken. Restart. Oh, wait, what story? What have you done with Mario? What's happening? Yeah, I really should have done... I should have done the cartoon Luigi from the beginning. Arriving at the castle, Mario found the front door unlocked, but there wasn't a sign of life anywhere. Deeply concerned, Mario decided to press on. Surely an explanation waited deeper inside.
This game gets pretty close to the Stanley Parable.
It really does. Danger, plot hooks. Okay. When Mario came to a set of 2 open doors, he went through the door on his left. So we're gonna go to the kitchen. This time we're going to pick the red door. And then next time, after that, we do the stairs. And then, after that, finally, we can go through the door on the left again and start exploring the other options on that side. Okay. But we're gonna pick up some treasure. That's always fun. Is there a button in this game that when you press it, it says 8? 8.
8.
Okay. The question is, can I actually get all of it, or is there just like a certain number of chests you can get? I think you always don't get all of them, and there's 2 remaining. That's okay. There doesn't seem to be any value of these. I can't even access my menu. I can do that. For what that's worth.
I mean, can you hit the things after?
Right. Back on track.
Are you able to hit the chest and the block after he says,
oh, I
okay,
can. But I learned that it's 8 things you can hit either way. Now, where will we carry the 4? Right, got it. As he approached the throne room, Mario's senses were assaulted by an indescribable noise and a scent that defied comprehension. All he had to do was put the key in the lock, and the source of this dreadful mystery would at last be revealed. I don't have the key.
Yeah.
You don't have the key. Well, of course you don't have the key, because thanks to you, we missed the sodding puzzle room. Should we go back? Forward? Oh, it's all jumbled. It's out of order. It's a mess. Oh, why couldn't you have just listened to me in the first place? Then we could have avoided all this nonsense. Even if we reach the end now, it won't have nearly the gravitas it deserves. Oh, sod it. Look, while I figure out how to get us out of this hole you've dug for us, why don't you... Oh, this is fitting. Just drop down here, would you? We'll wrap things up down here. Okay.
This is ending up beautiful.
It is. Now, perhaps this is more what you were looking for, A hidden challenge? Well, then I believe you'll find this pertinent. Upon dropping into the castle sewers, Mario suddenly became cognizant that an enormous tidal wave was nearing from the left. Ah!
Are you sure it's from the left?
Yeah, I mean, I can see it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no!
I'm not in the business of paying attention.
Well, would you look at that? There really was no danger at all. Well, what else did you expect? This isn't the sort of game that you're intended to be able to fail. After all, a failure state is something that's meant to be avoided. A sufficiently skilled player may never see one. You, on the other hand, you've gone out of your way to avoid winning the game just to see some alternative content. What am I to make of that? How can I motivate a player who doesn't care whether they win or lose? I remember when Mario games had meaningful life systems. When you ran out of lives, all your progress was lost. Maybe that's the ticket. Behold as I erase all your progress through this game. That'll learn you players love the carrot, but the stick gets results. Now off with you, and this time think carefully about how much winning actually means to you.
What does winning mean to you? Absolutely nothing.
Okay, we got another star. We now have 3 stars. So that was a full ending. I think it's impossible to make that jump. I think it's programmed to go, the next platform moves out of the way when you jump. So it's not a result of, like, me rushing. Okay. Now we still have to do the stairs. Hey! I'm following Mario. Okay, we're going to, I think we hit once, get the key, hit twice more, and then we're going to continue that way. Wait a minute. Was this different? This was boarded off. Oh no, that's the same. I'm what?
Have your SR-850s been damaged at all?
No.
Over the course of the time you've been using them?
No.
Huh, okay.
Going to the boarded off room. I'll do that later. I'm trying to follow Mario, but I didn't see where he went, so... I'm gonna go through that door. Well, I saw another Mario. We're gonna go through that door in the back. We're doing something different.
Are you sure it wasn't Bowser Jr.?
I mean, he didn't look like a Shadow Mario. We're just going back here. Mario, the story was back in the throne room. It looked like a regular Mario with no shadows. It wasn't darker or anything. You were inches away from getting a happy ending. There's nothing back here because you were never intended to come here. Are you sure? Well, you're the protagonist. Where you go is where the story goes, I suppose. But who he was is kind of immaterial to the fact that I saw him.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Could be Bowser Jr., but I doubt it because they'd have to make new sprites. Slow down, Mario! Slow down. I can only generate maps so quickly, you know. There's a lot to consider if you want a worthwhile experience. What if I go fast? I'm going as fast as I can, but I can't really, Oh, now look what you made me do. That's a shoddily applied texture if I've ever seen one. This really isn't sustainable. Why couldn't you have just taken the good ending when you had the chance? Yeah, that texture's all screwed up. Don't worry, it's good now. We fixed it. Oh, would you look at that? The Dark Lotus back in the throne room was, fake. The real Dark Lotus was here all along. You are very clever to have found it. How about you give it a whack and we'll put all this behind us,
If you go backward, does it start building the level again back?
Probably not. It might. No, it's just blocked off.
Oh, drat. Okay, that would have been funny.
All right, that's enough of this. I'm not going to just endlessly churn out corridors if you're not going to engage with the story. From now on, if you want to keep exploring, you're going to have to do it without my help. And so Mario wandered on. No familiar setting, no guiding story, just himself in the lonely void. I wonder what he found out there. Possibly he made something out of himself, told a story of his own. Possibly he was content simply walking on forevermore. Who can say? All we can do is hope that wherever he is now, Mario is happy. All right. That's another ending. Was someone there? Mario heard not a sound, yet something at the back of his mind told him that he was being watched. That's different. That's not what he said before.
Yeah, that's also a thing that can happen in the Stanley Parable.
Well, I don't know the Stanley
Surely,
Parable
if he
super
just
well.
looked over his shoulder, he would find who's been watching him.
It's me. It was me all along. Okay, I still have to do the stairs room in the kitchen. So we're gonna do this. Okay, yeah. Back to the story. I wish I could ground pound. 5. Continuing deeper into the castle. I need to go back to that 5-star room once I have 5 stars. Mario came across a puzzle intended to keep out intruders. Fortunately, clever Mario quickly worked out the solution. He would hammer the switch... Okay, yeah. So this is not new.
Oh, this is literally where you're supposed to go.
Yeah. It brought me back here, but that's okay. Now's a chance to go to the boarded off side. Let's see what we got. But Mario couldn't do it. Even though the path had been laid out right in front of him, he just couldn't follow simple directions. Evidently, he had no real interest in tracking down the princess, or he would have tried just the slightest bit harder. So what does interest Mario? Well, fittingly, he seems to have ended up in a darling library. Perhaps he could be convinced to select a book from the shelves and bring it to the chair in the middle of the room to read. Personally, I think that what he selects will prove the most enlightening.
Ooh, you get to
Children's
select
book.
something?
Oh, is this all different outcomes? Mario, there's nothing out there. Are you sure that's the way you want to go? Okay, so we gotta do this ending twice. Once to get
At
the,
least. You're gonna have to try it 3 times.
to get 2 different books, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is certainly a predicament we found ourselves in, isn't it? Though perhaps you don't see it that way. After all, no one tells the great Mario what to do. Yes, well done, Mario. You certainly got one over on me by plummeting to your death. You're very powerful. Oh, it's hopeless.
Oh.
No, I'm not going to sit here and watch you explode against the rocks below. Time to restart. Okay.
Flat.
Mario, listen to me. We don't have much time. I've subdued your captor for now, but I don't know how long it will last. There's a secret exit hidden inside the castle. Follow my voice, and I'll lead you to it. Still only have 4 stars.
New.
It's not far. Just follow this path. This path doesn't lead anywhere. No, wait. I was looking at the wrong map. It's actually this way. I assume that's Peach by the pinkness of the lettering.
That looked purple.
This does not look like a sensible map.
No, how very...
This does not look like a geometrically possible map. Dead end? That can't be right. Try going back the way you came?
A very non-Euclidean.
Yeah, I could have played Antichamber this week. I basically am playing Antichamber.
This is also something that the Stanley Parable does.
Okay, I've definitely got it now. Just jump down here and you'll be home free. Okay. Look, I'm gonna be honest. This place looks nothing like my map of the castle. I'm gonna go get some help, okay? Just, wait there. Don't move. I'll be back. I promise.
What?
I guess that was the whole ending.
Okay.
Had Mario gone to the wrong castle, it would
Hey,
explain
you have
why
another
no
star.
one was here to greet him. He retraced his steps in his mind. No, this must be the right place. He had been here before. He was sure of it. Yep, I got 5 stars, so now I'm gonna do the 5-star stair ending. I like the way the door opens. Beware, beware, extreme danger lies ahead. You have stumbled across the Paper Parable's very own Pit of 100 Trials. No combat fills this catacomb. No great treasure waits at the bottom of this pit. You will face only yourself and your determination to succeed. Pit of 100 Trials with no combat?
Is the Pit of 100 Trials a thing in the original game?
Yeah. Aha! I see that you've decided to take on the Paper Parable's most grueling challenge. Well, don't let me stop you. I'll be cheering you on every step of the way. In fact, I'll be helping you by singing a jaunty song you don't dare skip for fear of missing out on unique dialogue. Oh, you're right, it was Thousand Year Door, you're right. And also Wind Waker. Just GameCube games. And a 1 and a 2. 99 tasty mushrooms on the wall, 99 tasty mushrooms. Take one down, pass it around. 98 tasty mushrooms on the wall.
No.
When Stanley acquired all of the stars, he realized this was the equivalent of the universe giving him a pat on the back and saying, "Good job, you useless little..." What was it, Lario? 98 tasty mushrooms on the wall, 98 tasty mushrooms. I'm not going to read each of those out loud. This is not the greatest trial. I see why they call it grueling. Yes. Say, it looks like a new pipe has appeared. A way to escape early. I wonder if they'll appear every 10 floors. Well, if you ever get tired of this, just know that there's always a way out waiting for you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sit through the whole thing. The Covarr Parable. I don't know what the Covarr Parable is. Is that just choose your own adventure, but my real life? Because I just choose to go to work every day. Look out, a bug! Oh, my mistake. There was nothing there at all. I don't know. This is quality content right here. This is good quality content.
Quality? Sure. No one ever said how much quality.
I only upload high quality content. Oh, I hate to bother you while you're down there, but could you do something for me? The last time I was in the pit, I came out without my wallet. Could you look for it? I think I dropped it around floor 70. Ta-ta. See, that's gonna be 30. It's gonna be probably 31. I think he dropped it on the 69th floor. But you see, he's counting down, so we gotta be paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just, you're still here, still descending, and you don't even know why, do you? Not yet, I don't. Well, no, I do. I'm trying to unlock endings, that's why. It's a good reason. Well, we're almost there. Whoa! We're almost there.
Wait. Yep.
Whoa! Stealing the narrator's wallet. Do you believe that stories have power, Mario? That the tales we tell echo throughout eternity in ways our real lives never could? And if you don't believe, well, how do you explain your presence here?
You can.
Said those who ate.
Sorry.
Those who ate of the lotus tree would forget their pasts, their loved ones, their lives before the lotus. All they desired was to circle back and sleep apathetically in the shadow of the lotus. Makes you think, doesn't it? 0 tasty mushrooms on the wall. You did it. It got done. I wonder if it was worth it.
Nope.
See, I drink a ton of water. This is the same place we already were. Floor 100. Credits. Myself, 9, aka Nonagon. I made this. Ponderman for moral support. Davy Raiden for the Stanley Parable. Bluke, Den, Vinny, and Fufa for playtesting. I wonder what Vinny that is. The Paper Mario modding Discord for teaching me all I know. You for making it this far. Thanks for playing. Did you find the true ending? Not yet, I didn't. Okay, well that didn't even get me an ending. I just got me credits.
Well, that stinks.
I'm going to go to the library again.
And pick a book?
Yeah. Don't tell me each of these books is a different ending. Horror novel, video game manual, superhero comic book, biology textbook.
I read video game manuals in my spare time.
Fantasy novel, romance novel, maybe. That's a top contender. Science fiction book. This was a kid's book. Which one was video game? It was this one, right? Mario picks up a book. We can't go back out. Nerd! Mario takes a seat. The crowd is hushed with anticipation. What will he read? Oh, now we're talking. It's a walkthrough for a game called The Paper Parable. How exciting. This will surely help us get back on track and ensure we get a good ending. Let's see. We went left at the crossroads.
Probably the true ending.
Left again at the stairs. Aha! It says right here that in order to proceed, Mario must defeat a horrible pig monster. Well, you know what to do. Up and at 'em. Hop to it! The power of imagination is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Now I want a good, clean fight, you two.
Ending.
Mario, you're up. Show this miscreant what for. I gave that man what for. A splendid hit. But look out, Mario. Here it comes. I can block with action commands.
Was that a lie?
It didn't work. Jape battle. Oh, how disappointing. I really thought you had it in you. I suppose the lesson we've learned is that you're no good at the reins of a story. You're rubbish, in fact. So why not just sit back, relax, and let me do the heavy lifting this time? We may just end up somewhere you'd prefer. Food for thought, at least. Now. Okay, I've got 6 endings. Oh, thank you for bringing me my wallet. I'm touched that you remembered to do that. Sadly, this has had no effect on Mario's predicament. A predicament that is only getting more peculiar. So I gotta do the library again, just to see if I get a different ending for picking a different book. This time we're gonna pick a romance novel. I hope it's a nice, steamy one. A pretty young bachelorette, Fleur T, is taking a walk with her beau beside a majestic lake. Will they kiss? Will he propose? I don't know about you, but the tension is killing me. Wait, what's this? Something is emerging from the lake. Egads, it's hideous! It's going to attack. Quickly, Mario, you have to do something! I don't see as I have any other options other than to try this and fail. Yeah. Okay, so we've learned that there's only one book ending. I mean, I can do the kids' book and see if I get a different ending. Will that let me go back? It's a book intended for small children. An interesting choice for a grown man, but then some of the best tales can be found here. They're all about pigs. The instruction manual for a video game was about a pig. The romance novel was about a pig. The children's book is about a pig. Fun fact, I am never going to play Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs. I didn't like Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I found it exceptionally boring. As he approached the throne room, Mario's senses were assaulted by an indescribable noise and a scent that defied comprehension. All he had to do was put the key in the lock, and the source of this dreadful mystery would at last be revealed. But you don't have the key. How could this have happened? My instructions were very clear, I'm sure of it. Out of the ceiling? Oh no, that's a brand new building. That shouldn't be possible. Where will you go now? Well, you can't very well go back. Imagine that, a story looping back on itself like that. Absurd! No. The only way to go is forward, and when you can't find a path, you make a path. Just like that. A good storyteller always knows how to adapt to any audience, even the ones who aren't especially good at following directions. Onward, Mario, let's see where the story takes us. Do you know, I've never been in this part of the castle before. This will be an adventure for both of us. A brand new building. Hi-ho, Mario! Nothing can stop us now. Oh, but what is this? A split in the path? There's a decision to be made here. Left, right, or straight as the arrow flies, any could potentially lead to something never before seen by mortal eyes. Let's go left. No, right. No! We must make sure that we make the optimal choice to get to the most out of this story. If I had some sort of guiding voice telling me where to go and what to do to get the most out of the story of my life. But we can't speculate on such things, Mario. I leave this choice entirely within your capable hands. Left. Oh, what luck! A hidden treasure! It appears that the end of our story is at hand. Like any good ending, it should tie together everything we've experienced thus far, helping us to make sense of the world we live in. We'll be enriched, informed, and overall better people for having taken on this quest. Oh, I can't bear the excitement. Open it, Mario, open it! A mushroom. Well, I'm sure that this must make sense to someone. What kind of lunatic would stash a worthless mushroom in a treasure chest in some forgotten corner of the castle? Is it me? Did I put this here only to forget about it? I don't see how that makes any sense at all. On the whole, this has been a massive disappointment. So much for venturing off into the unknown. Yes, I'd say that if someone lays a well-trodden path in front of you, there's usually a jolly good reason no one strayed from it. Oh, sod this for a pack of biscuits. My story was better than this scurrying about in the dark. I'll give you one more chance to make amends and wipe your feet before coming into the castle this time. So I have gotten 8 endings, except one of them was the Lotus one and it didn't give me a star. But maybe if I do that one last, I get something. Maybe that's the true ending. Ow! He had done it all without the aid of a single I didn't hit the other Lotus! That's what it is. I gotta do the door back there, except hit the Lotus this time. In we go. Yes, it is. Found it! Ow! Success. Is this the same? And Mario was happy. Please tell me that was it. That wasn't it. Is that it? But just as soon as he'd entered, Mario's characteristic cowardliness kicked in. No one had told him to come after all. He probably wasn't wanted. He would never know whether he might have been better off staying, exploring, and possibly saving the day. Oh well, so long, Mario. See you next adventure. That's it. That's gotta be it. That wasn't it either! Okay, how do I get the last one? What am I missing? Screw you, I do what I want path. So, I think I did all of that, though, is the thing. We go on the right, we go to the kitchen, we go to the elevator. So we went up the elevator, we went down the elevator, into the dungeon. What if I try the dungeon again, but I'm a little more cautious this time? I assumed that that one was impossible, but maybe it wasn't. Oh, no, there's another mushroom I can eat. I didn't do the blue mushroom, I did the red mushroom the first time. Okay. Eat the blue mushroom? Yes. Oh, Mario, you are so predictable. Ah, good, you're awake. Welcome to your new home. This is it. This is definitely the last one. I thought about continuing to let you run around and enjoy my story, but what would be the point? You've shown nothing but contempt for it and me so far, and in the end, you're only harming yourself. You see, Mario, when someone dangles a plot hook in front of you and you smugly refuse to bite, you're not being clever. You're not getting one over on the developer, you're just allowing their foresight to waste your own time. I bet you at the end of the 1,000-year door, didn't you? Did it give you a chuckle? And was watching all those cutscenes a second time worth it? No? Well, you've proved my point. And it's the same deal here. You didn't want to play ball, so I'm going to waste your time until you give up. You'll get bored, you know, eventually. Because that's the thing about blind disobedience. It's boring. It's like trying to score the most evil rating in a game about morality. You're trapped by your own decision, bound to do with the maximally evil thing regardless of what would make for an entertaining story. Not only that, it lets a wily developer lead you by the nose into whatever trap amuses them, and you're powerless to resist. Speaking of which, don't bother trying to escape. I've made the walls of your eternal cell positively hammer-proof. Really? Oh, what's this? An escape route? Something the developer didn't foresee? Please, as if I didn't design every inch of this place well in advance, with you in mind. Sorry, Mario, but this spit of black rock is all you're getting. And my, it seems to be quite a drop to the bottom. So, carrying on in the vein we've been going in, I'd like to leave you with one last piece of narration. When Mario came to the cliff's edge, he didn't jump to his death. Goodbye, Mario. Predictable. Okay, now I should have all 8 stars. Oh, and a switch in the middle. That's new, that's new. Oh, Mario, you didn't just activate that switch, did you? I can appreciate wanting to get more out of a story, but I don't think you quite understand the gravity of your situation. Still, if this is the path you've chosen for yourself, who am I to stop you? Feast your eyes, Mario. For being such a willfully disobedient subject, I've prepared a special final challenge for you. Solve this if you can, and earn your true ending. Okay. You want this. Oops. That's wrong. Okay, that's enough. Bye-bye.